It's pretty wild to think about, but some vacation rentals right there in Lake Geneva can pull in over $50,000 a year in revenue. Seriously. It's a top-tier, year-round spot, and if you own a property there, well, you're sitting on a huge opportunity. But how do you actually get to that potential without it turning into a second full-time job? In this explainer, we're going to break down what's really going on in the Lake Geneva rental market and look at how to turn your property into a true hands-off income stream. So let's just take a second and really think about your property. Is it a rewarding investment that's making your life better, or has it kind of become this source of constant low-grade stress? For a lot of owners, that initial dream of owning a vacation place bumps right up against the reality of running a small business, and that's a job they never ever signed up for. See, the opportunity in Lake Geneva is special. It's not just a place people go in the summer. You've got the boating season, sure, but then there are fall festivals, Winterfest, spring getaways. There is a steady, year-round flow of people looking for great places to stay. That creates this incredible, stable demand that most other markets would kill for. The real challenge is, how do you tap into that demand without getting totally buried in all the day-to-day stuff?
Every rental owner starts with that same dream, right? You picture this asset just effortlessly generating income, maybe paying for your own vacations, or just building wealth while you live your life. But the reality, whoa, it can be a completely different story. A world of late-night phone calls about a coffee maker that's on the fritz, endless back-and-forth emails, and just that constant pressure of juggling bookings and cleanings.
Because when you're managing it yourself, you're not just an owner. You are wearing a dozen different hats every single day. You have to be a marketing guru, a pricing strategist, a 24/7 customer service agent, a repair coordinator, and a legal expert. I mean, each one of those jobs takes special skills and, honestly, a ton of time. It's no wonder so many owners just feel completely swamped.
So, how do you close that gap? How do you get from that crazy reality back to the dream you started with? Well, the answer is full-service property management. This is basically a dedicated, professional team that steps in and takes on every single one of those jobs for you. They handle the whole shebang, letting you step back and actually enjoy the benefits of your investment without all the headaches. Okay, so what does a system like this actually look like in practice? Let's peel back the curtain and see how it's all designed to get you results. A really successful partnership is usually built on 4 key pillars. First, it all starts with smart, strategic marketing, making sure the right people see your property and at the best possible price. Then, once the guests are booked, the focus completely shifts to giving them an amazing experience, because those 5-star reviews, that's the fuel for future bookings. Backing all that up is just meticulous, proactive care for your property to protect your investment. And finally, it's all tied together with totally transparent financials, so you always know exactly how your investment is performing. So we've seen the process, but what's the payoff? Let's dive into the real, tangible benefits you get from a professional partnership like this. All right, first, and maybe most importantly, maximizing your income. Just look at this chart. It shows the kind of revenue jump you can see with professional management. And that's driven by 2 big things: expert marketing that gets your property in front of more people who are willing to pay a premium, and really sophisticated dynamic pricing. We're not talking about just setting a summer rate and a winter rate. We're talking about using data to adjust your price every single day based on what's happening in town, local demand, what competitors are doing, all to make sure you're getting the absolute most revenue every single night. But beyond the money, you get something back that might be even more valuable: your time, your freedom. Just imagine your weekends being your own again, with no guest inquiries to answer. Imagine your evenings are for relaxing, not for trying to find a plumber for an emergency repair. It's about swapping that constant stress for genuine peace of mind, so you can actually enjoy the life that your investment was supposed to give you in the first place. And that peace of mind, it isn't just a vague feeling. It's built on a whole portfolio of protection. It comes from knowing there's a team providing 24/7 support to guests so you don't have to. It comes from proactive maintenance that catches problems before they become disasters. It comes from navigating all the tricky local permits and legal stuff for you. And it comes from having an entire team of experts focused on your success. It's a true worry-free system. At the heart of any great partnership is a really simple but powerful idea. It's this understanding that it's not just a business deal. The guiding principle is a commitment to protecting your property with the exact same care they would if it was their own. Because in a real partnership, your success is their success. So, this all brings us to the final, really important question. Are you ready to stop being a hands-on manager and become a hands-off investor? Are you ready to unlock the true financial potential and the personal freedom that your Lake Geneva property can actually provide?
If you're ready to even just explore that possibility, the next step is super simple. Reaching out to a team like David Rigney Real Estate Solutions can give you a really clear idea of how to transform your property into that thriving, stress-free investment you always imagined it could be. It's time to start enjoying the rewards of ownership without any of the hassle.